coming to me or asking for my help to run around and help them pick up resources. So basically, I have a route that I take, and if you look on the map here, I'll take my route that I go, and I usually cover this whole area, which I call the White House or the Washington, sector. Okay, now it can fall into the East Mall and the Potomac area as well. If you hear any snoring, it's my dog in the background. She's crazy, and there's like other boxes and stuff that I get those resources from. But I'm gonna go ahead and definitely show you guys this route here, so that way you can know that there's a lot of areas that have resources. You have to look. And for me, they always comment and saying, "Man, you got a pretty good memory." And I said, "Yeah, so far, I got a pretty good memory on that. I mean, I've used it for other things, jobs and whatnot. And it's definitely come in handy, but in the games as well, it's pretty great. I think I still hold up pretty well." Because I'm playing several games too, and I still remember certain things, especially Division 1. I remember the whole 9 sectors of the Dark Zone, so I know where I'm going every time I'm in there, which is great. Funny at times because I could lose players. But here we go. So I got duffel bags, which I'm full on those resources there, the steel and whatnot. And then if I wanted ceramics from other parts, but depending on if they give me purple, I'm not going to really get anything from it except for the fabric. But here, these electronic boxes seems to be a lot that people are looking for, and they're everywhere, especially in this White House sector area. So you just gotta watch out for enemies. I'm running on a heroic map, so let's see here. So, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, there you go, buddy. Gave me what you needed. So I don't need to get these duffel bags here. Let's see. You can even try and grab from like little backpacks, not the suitcases, but the backpacks, and sometimes they'll give you resources. See, there's a toolbox here. I'll take that, get that carbon fiber. Don't need that. So then I'll run back here, and cool part is that sometimes if you run in this area, you can bump into the snitch. I usually bump into him here most of the time. See another electronic box right there. Okay, sometimes he's standing right here. But if you remember to go back here, there is a toolbox to the left. See, got one from that classified assignment. Okay, coming back. Back here would be a duffel bag and that gearbox. But we don't need that. We need toolboxes and the big black boxes for electronics. So that's what we're going to be going after here. I do appreciate anybody joining. Definitely like to recognize you when you show up and you're watching, or even if you just take the time to watch, please subscribe and like on this video or any other videos you watch. I'm definitely trying to put it out there because I watch videos too myself. And sometimes I just like to relax back and watch other people, something that's unscripted. The person's just, going on the fly, talking. That's what I usually enjoy, something like that, especially, almost kind of like reality, but not those other reality shows. I'm speaking like, hey, reality where it's just happening at that time in that moment. And it's not like a little drama thing. Hey, your girlfriend, my girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. No. Real shows are people doing cool stuff. Maybe if they're, I don't know, hunting down aliens, or they're going to a creepy location, something like that, or even tutorials. That's just totally unscripted. So, to me at least, you guys might be, have a biased opinion, but hey, that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's all good. So, but here, this is the directions I take here. And remember, there's toolboxes here too. And looks like Christmas guy just came by. He didn't see me. I think that's the first time I've seen him show up, and he doesn't know where I'm at. Okay, let's see what he dropped. I don't think it's anything good. Yeah. Okay. All right. toolbox over here. Get the toolbox right here. Now, that's one thing I can do. I can remember these and customize it a little bit, and it'd be like, hey, if you don't need duffel bags, you don't need toolboxes, you just want straight electronics, yeah, I can do that, you know. Or if you want to add in those bags, or you want to add in those toolboxes, you know, I can. Or if you're looking for guns to pick up to break down, I can remember where most of those are at in this area, because I've ran this so many times. It's just stuck in my head. At least that's how I feel about it. But got to be quick on their feet, though. That's how I let them know. I said, hey man, I don't waste any time. I said, just kind of keep up with me. It's the best thing I can say. Because if you end up pausing or stopping somewhere too long, yeah, you get the smackdown. You have to fight with the other NPCs on the map. And I usually like to try to get everything done within, 20-30 minute run, and basically show them everything or get them all the electronics they need. And that's not even hitting the big boxes that are parachuted and stuck in the trees. So right now we're just basically getting everything that's on the ground. See, so I went from that one side to this far side. Oh, I got trouble. Okay, here we go. Just gotta hit them fast and get out of there. Especially that Lady Death, helps out. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that bounty. I'm saving that. I just wanted to get the snitch. Usually, if I run into him, I'll go to each of my characters so I can fill up on bounties. Remember the spot he's in. Usually, your corresponding characters can go and find him there in the same area. Alright, I should clear up here. Okay, there's a duffel bag right here, but there's 2 duffel bags in the back there, but I'm not hunting those down. I'm looking, again, like I said, the electronic boxes and the tool boxes. And I can run into those hyena boxes too, but don't need them. You can see, like right here, there's one. See? There's that one. Okay, there's a duffel bag there, but don't need it. There is a duffel bag up there. Don't need it. And there's like 2 gearboxes and a gun box here. So gun box, gearbox. There's a gearbox back there. But again, don't need it. It's just what I remember. So go this way. And then I usually like to go back because, like I said, we started from the White House, went over here, and ran through this whole area. But I'm going to kind of go back to where this control point is at and then run down this street. And I will take out one of the parachuted boxes here, and then I'm going to head this direction. Okay, so just give you a heads up, so you see where I'm going. And can't jump down from there. You could jump down from here, or you can jump down where that truck is at. Then run back here. This is where that control point is at. I believe it's called the vault. Yeah, the vault. Yep. But we want to run through here and be very sneaky, fast as we can, and keep going so they don't get an eye on us that fast. See here, jump down this way. Don't jump down straight down because you'll land in the garbage and you won't be able to get out of there. You'll have to fast travel. Okay. So here, boom, green box. Now this is where you're going to run across, and there's going to be a hanging parachute box. Hey, you take your chances with this one, but it'll give you high. Ooh, yeah, watch out for that. It'll give you a high number on the resources you're looking for. So just tap it once. Yeah, it's gonna give me that one. So the other ones I don't get. And then we're just gonna keep running here. And they can keep shooting at me the best they can. Come up here. The reason why you cross this way is because electronic box right there. Now there is a duffel bag over there, but we don't need that. We're gonna grab the toolbox here. Oh, grab it up. Anticipating this hyena. Okay. Now we're gonna go back over here. Electronic box. There is one back at that gate. I'm gonna go get it. I just want to get the toolboxes up here, since it'll buy me some time against that hyena. There we go. Alright.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Alright, run back over here. I usually pick this one up, but since I was fighting the hyena, I did not. Boom. There we go. Electronics, ceramics. Whoa. Okay, if you head in this direction, there's a duffel bag on the corner right there, in that little area there. But we're not here for it, but just kind of letting you know. Alright, so going back up here, there is a gearbox and electronic box. That duffel bag down there, but I don't need it. See, right there. Now I'm going to be going back and forth, but it's okay, because I'm here for the toolbox, not for the food or the gearbox here. Alright, run down over here. Now if you can just not shoot, and you just pick up this stuff and run, they will not see you. And again, there is a backpack here.
Guarding location nearby.
And you can see if it can give you something you need, but I don't need the water. And there's components there, but I don't need the components. There will be a toolbox over here. And a component box, of course. There. Okay. The carbon fiber. Come up this way. And just run into here. Now, I've been doing this run in the beginning. It took a little while to figure it out and get it down pat. But it was before anybody was putting out videos. It was kind of like the best kept secret you could have. You didn't want to let everybody know, because yeah, they would get it. But yeah, it took a little while for me to see that, hey, you need to share and benefit everybody, because it's hard for some other players. They're always out of electronics, or they didn't have ceramics. So then I showed them to get the gearboxes, break down those pieces, and you'll get them other materials from it. Sometimes electronics too. So, but yeah. So now I really strive to. Almost missed that one. Got a small diamond. I usually try to help friends out and other people I meet, and help them get their resources, and tell them, yeah, you can always come out here and switch to the next character. See a duffel bag right there. You switch to another character and you just do the same run. And by the time you do that, if you started from 0 and if you got that second character, you'd be maxed out by the time we got done, and definitely taking up everything that you see. And plus, if that character needed other resources like that water, there's an electronic box there. You can pick that up, and the components or food. Yeah, but the great thing is that I don't think anybody knows, but if you look on the map, you'll see those areas. They'll have a little icon. There's food there. That's a camera. Let's see. There should be not that thing. Like over here, yeah. There's gonna be okay, food there. And there should be like a component one around here somewhere. Let's see, right there, components. So that's all you have to do is look for those little small ones, and you'll be able to see what areas you can go to pick up those components or food that you need, the water. Okay, there's that duffel bag there, don't need it. Okay, come over here. There should be like 2 or 3 toolboxes. Let's see here, one here. There's a loader out here, and I'm familiar with earthwork equipment, because that's what I used to do. I used to operate it. That's my profession. Still my trade, though. Still my trade. I can still do it. So, there's that. Okay, there is a duffel bag back here. Okay, see, so if you needed that, boom. This way you're not missing out. I don't want you to miss out on anything here. I know this is definitely going to be helpful for a few people. Others probably say, I got a similar route, But this is the route I run. And I try to show my other friends and new friends, the ones that need the help, Yep, toolbox up here. And I'll try to say some things too, let you know, hey, there's gear pieces, gun box, because we did miss out on a couple gear pieces, gun boxes on the other side, and water. And that was over where that, what you call it, there you go, that territory control. Along this side there would be like a gun box, gear box. Gun box should be here, gear box would be over here. And then there was like a duffel bag back there. Okay, yeah. So, go back over here. Duffel bag next to the Humvee. Boom, see? But I'm here for the electronics. Boom. There is this backpack, and there is one more. Let's see, this one. And this one over here. Now you could go into that basketball court that's over here hidden. There's a gearbox here and a gun box in there, but that's only if you needed that to break it down. And, let's grab that backpack there. Sorry, just about missed that one. Got some ceramics from it. And then I run across this way. Oh, that was when I took it. I forgot. I'm gonna go pick this up here. Let me let's see what it is, if it's any good. It's okay, but I already have pieces like that, so I'll break it down for the materials. We continue back on this pathway that I take. So I come through these bushes here, and see I'm getting into this pathway.
Civilians in distress.
And grab that bag right there, and a box. And then there's a electronics box over here. Okay, run in here. Grab that.
System disrupted.
Alright. Okay, so
System reactivated.
hopefully we're not going to start a war here, but let me try and get around. So I'd come around across this way. Get that electronics box right there. Okay, got it to clear.
Civilians in danger.
So you just gotta run and it'll keep them from bothering you. Get this one, and then what I usually do is I'll come back here. It is kind of a little like going backwards, but I mean, I want to pick up as much electronics as I can when I'm in this area, so I'm just gonna grab these two since I'm really close to them. Okay. Alright, so now we head back there. That was one of them hanging ones. They almost saw me there. Then I'm just going to head back. That way I'm still staying in the White House area. So if you look at it and see if I can get a second here. Yeah, see? So, White House area. There's a duffel bag over here by this tent. And let's see here, you come up this way, there'll be a duffel bag and a toolbox by this excavator. See? And then if you wanted more toolboxes, you'd run by this building here. Toolbox right there. Components here. Okay. Then climb up here, get a toolbox here. See? So, let me go back. I'll go grab this one. I forgot that's what I'm grabbing too. So, see, memory isn't all that great. Alright. So, I'm gonna run back and get that other toolbox. And proceed on to this other part. This is part of the run because I still haven't gone down to this area towards the Eclipse Fuel Depot. So I haven't really gone in here. I went partially, so as you can see right there.
Civilians in distress.
Let me get out of there before they decide to shoot me. Alright, so we ran, go up the steps here. See, there's a duffel bag, toolbox. gearbox right there, if you needed it. And I believe there's one of those little backpacks, yeah, see, right there. Didn't get anything because I was already full on that item, or resource. Same thing, let's see, yep. Toolbox, gearbox, gun box, and the hyena box. Then if you look carefully, as soon as you come out, boom. There's that big old crate, see? And then look at that, I got 12 ceramics, 9 electronics, okay? So components, toolbox, electronics.
Civilians in danger.
Okay, toolbox back here, gun box above. But to get up there, you have to go around. So luckily, when I do the run, I hit there and I come back around this way. Get that bag right there. If you can see, there's a bag right there hiding. Come across here. Electronics box. And come up this way. There's a duffel bag. There's the off-ramp that you could jump off if you wanted to get the gun that's over there and break down for the alloys. Okay. Electronics box there. Come down this way. There is a gearbox in there if you needed that gear piece, but again, I don't. And I usually check these guys because some of them might say give them something, but it depends on what I'm giving them. Okay, solar calculator, no problem. But water and components, I don't want to give it to them. They take too many. See, ceramics right there. Run over here. Toolbox. Go back over here. We're going to kind of go back over there as well, but I want to get this electronics box first. Okay, then we're going to go inside the building. Run inside here, there's a gun box, duffel bag, and 2 electronic boxes. There's 1 electronic box inside the gun box, the duffel bag is right there. And I'm going to grab this electronics, and you can go back that way if you want to and run out, or you can run through here, but I'm going to run through here to show you that there's other items out here that you can pick up. So, there's a duffel bag right there, but then across the way, if you wanted to, there's one of them orange boxes, which would give you like a gear item and possibly a gear mod, something like that sometimes. So back here, another gear box, and I believe that's it for that. Yep. Then I just make sure I come back over by this where the truck is at on the back here, and there's a bag right here. Sometimes it gives me electronics. That time I got a sewing kit. Then I come back over here. Boom. Hit that one. Hit this one. And pretty much that is that part of that run. You know what I'm saying? In the White House area. And we got like I said, we got partially over here. So now is to finish the I could finish the run and collect from these areas.
In need of backup.
Move down to this area where there's a medical area that has components, and then I can get some more not gearboxes, but electronic boxes, tool boxes, and then right across from there's a, I think it's right here, there is a hanging box that's hidden in the tree, and you can get that resource there. So let's try and go back and see if I can finish this out for you. At least get the full the Washington area or Washington sector. So then once I finish that part up, this is where I go back here and start collecting more of the electronics or duffel bags if anybody needs them. Especially in the group that I'm in, there's like 2, 3, 4 of us, whichever, So just depends on who joins and needs to do it. There we go. Notebook, duffel bag right there. Okay, come over here. There should be another one.
Civilians in distress.
Alright, so we're gonna run down here. Don't need the duffel bags there. And get to where I snuck over and took that box, the parachuted box. Get past these guys real quick. Okay, gonna collect this electronics box right there. Get that. Keep running. Go to this side over here. Collect this electronics box from here. There is a toolbox in here. Okay. Grab the electronics box right there. Should be a toolbox next to the loader. Okay, electronics box on the left over here. And there's like a bag, yep, right here. Then you're gonna come by this Humvee with the looks like almost an MRAP and one of them army trucks. Toolbox, yeah, right there. And then toolbox right here. Okay, cut back. There's gonna be a tent over here. But there's that bike. There's the these if you do that, kind of a bag. Well, yeah, it's almost like a luggage bag, but yeah, I got a stuffed animal. There's duffel bag right there. Gearbox in here, but also electronics. Okay, now here comes a tricky one here. So sometimes there's a TC here. You gotta be careful. But run in, grab the toolbox, grab this electronics box right here. Run around and see there's a box on top. You don't have to go there. You just go under it. Loot it, and then go over to this truck on the far side of this truck here. Get that electronics, and then I usually just run across. Now I'm starting to push into this other sector back here where this is at. There's a gearbox. I think there is like one hanging, possibly one hanging, over there, parachute box, and then there's a gearbox, and near the headquarters, it's like right here. There's a building there, so. But I'm gonna proceed on with the direction I go when I do this one. So, let's see here. Let me just make sure I got all the toolboxes up here. I think one more. Yeah, right here. There we go. See, and you just run across to this side. Duffel bag in there. There's a duffel bag, I believe, in this doorway here. Let's see, yeah, right there. Of course, there's if you wanted the gun box in there, but you can grab the electronic boxes from out here. Let's see, right there, and then just hit right here. Boom, got him. See, come in here. If I wanted to, like I said, there's components in that area. That's that blue area I was speaking of, and there's a couple of toolboxes, but I'm okay. I'm gonna hit this right here. Get that toolbox, and I'm gonna show you that kind of a hidden box people miss because it's hiding up in the trees. Not that one. There is a gearbox up here though. Right up here. See, look at that. Hidden. Definitely hidden. Alright, right up in here. You don't have to take the rope, you could actually just jump down if you wanted to. It's just too close. Component box, I think, or gearbox right there. But there's my electronic one. Yeah, that's a gearbox. There's an electronic box in here. Gearbox, not gearbox, but component box right there. If you was to go into this little area, there's a gun box in there. You just come through here. There's an opening, and I run this way. Get this electronics box, gearbox right there. And then let me start hitting some of the other boxes that are out here. They got some. There's some hanging ones, and I know they. When somebody put out the video, I was like, oh man, they put it out. Showed secret. But then again, I learned, like I said, you gotta, it's gonna help other people. So I was like, okay, I understand now. So that can't be selfish. You gotta share. Other people are looking. And other people need help. Some people just, they don't know. Yeah, that's the look at box. You don't want to get that. See, watch, I'll show you. See, silver bracelet. So, gave me an item. The backpacks are a little bit more better in giving you resource than opposed to giving you a trinket. So, alright, we just got to get over here. Now there's 1, 2, 3 electronic boxes in this area, along with gun box, gearbox, and the components. There's a toolbox, some water, things like that. I'm gonna try and sneak in here. Let me try and get in here. Let's see. Let me grab ammo, just in case. Always good to restock on ammo. Let's see. So jump up here. Electronics box right there. There's one back here. Boom. See, right there. And of course, like I said, the gear stuff. And then, I mean, if you're looking for those lockers, they're in here too. But I'm mainly here for, like I said, the electronics and a toolbox. So by the crane, there is a toolbox. And I think it's this right here. Let's double check here. Yeah. Electronics box. Now we're gonna go after the hanging boxes. So this will fill you up. Definitely fill you up, because usually with the hanging ones you're gonna get a sizable amount, sizable number. And as long as you just keep running, especially if you're on the heroic, I mean, hey, you could put your map on challenging and make it a little bit easier. See, like there, I'm just about full, but just in case you wasn't full, those items would be lit up in color, like that one. See, ceramics. So there's those two, and there's a third one down here. So where this broken tree is at. Nice, electronics. Now you could use your points from your watch, but provided that you have a bunch of points, yes. I still have one character that's got 1600 on him. And that's because I boosted him to 30 and then leveled up to 40 and then went to Liberty Island, and that's where I got my points. Okay, so there is a box over here. Sorry, went farther out. Now, I do some mad crazy stuff, especially if man, I need them resources. I need those electronics. I'll run inside that Washington Monument control point if I have to, even though it's occupied by the enemy. I mean, I'll run in there anyways. Across this way, if the TC's not there, there's a box down at the bottom, and I think there's one at the other side on the bottom too. Gearbox on the top. So if you really need those two, you get those as well. I'll get these two. There's a gearbox here. And I run across, because there is a electronics box hiding right here. And then this is where I'll do that mad run, but I think I'm better prepared if I lay down a decoy.
Hostile control point detected.
So high speed, and hopefully somebody's not up in front. Okay, there we go. So I run across this way so I can hurry up and get it before they really notice me. Sometimes you can run in and get it and they won't see you. Other times you could get unlucky, and I've had that a few times. They blast me. There's one of my friends. He's French, so that's what you're seeing. Is he's talking in French for the raid group there. Alright, so I'll run out of here. Even if I'm not getting shot at, I'll still run this direction. And then I'll start turning, because Oh, I don't want to draw their attention, but sometimes you run into trouble like that. Run, 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 run. Go fast, go fast, go fast. There we go. Ooh, net decoy. And worked good. Mad crazy for that thing. Glad I equipped that right then and there. So yeah, you run into unexpected trouble like that too. Alright, so I'm kind of heading back. Oh yeah, heading back to where that what was it, the TC. I want to kind of go in that direction, and I get close to these restaurants here, cafes right here. Alright, so this is the other part of the run. I'm not going to do the full run because, man, that'd probably be another 30 minutes on top of this. But this is just part of it. So up here, box. There is a toolbox back here. Good man, I think there's like a gun and gearbox on top. You got to like shoot that lock right there. See, and then there's a toolbox right there. But I'm not worried about that one. I usually just keep running into this building. Okay, so come in here. Electronics. I could get this bag right here. Sometimes I skip it because usually it does that. You know, like give me something I already have or something I don't want. Electronics, gearbox. Get the electronics right there. Duffel bag. 2 gearboxes. I'll get electronics there. Toolbox. And electronics down here at the steps. Keys down. If you're trying to look for keys, you're going to find them all in the sewers. That's all you need to do is run the sewers and try to run all of them, and you'll find a lot of keys in every area. And definitely look in the walls in certain sections so you find them. And that's another run I do. I can do resource run like this, and then also do the key run at the same time, you know. But I let them know it's a mad run. It's going to be a long run because we have to stop at all those areas for those keys and whatnot. So toolbox here, components. If you needed them, gun box. Okay. All right. Turn around. Here we go. Now there's still some more hanging boxes that we need to get. So I run over this direction, which you can see coming from the West Potomac, heading over the propaganda area, which American Museum East Mall side. Okay, so we're gonna head towards the propaganda a little bit and then turn. So if you're in this area, yeah, of course you get that gearbox, but up here, boom, got it. And if you get their attention, don't worry about it. Just run straight across. And you're just gonna try to run away, and then I'm gonna drop my decoy there. Across to this side, and as you can see right there, if you can see it right in front of me, there's a hanging box. There is a duffel bag at that building, but I don't need a duffel bag. I'm gonna hit these. See, duffel bag is over there. And then run across to this orange building with a construction. And it's got the scaffolding. Tons of toolboxes all in this area, along with some electronics. I'll do all the toolboxes here so you can see. Definitely, if you're looking to fill that category up, you'll get it here. I think I'm full. Let me just double check. That way I don't have to pop them anymore. Yeah, I don't have to pop them anymore. All right, so gearbox there. Okay, come up to the top. There's a toolbox right there. You can see it already. One here. And then that one that we just saw. If you jump down, if you go up on top here and come down, you can get that gun box. And then there's that orange box there. So if I wanted to, I'd come over here, I'd jump down, grab that toolbox. See? Then jump here, and then come back around so I can go out. See? Then you just run in here. Toolbox right there. Toolbox right there. We'll run into a component box here in a second. Get past this excavator.
Incoming backup request.
Toolbox, yep. Toolbox right there. I think that's it. Component box should be on this side, yeah. And if you wanted an extra toolbox, come to the steps here, but we came for the big box, which is up top. See, right up there. And there's a gearbox, if you needed it. And then I did state that this area is full, so we'll get the rest of the, I'll show you the rest of the toolboxes. Oh great, I didn't mean to run into these guys. I was trying to fake out the other guys over there. Okay, so toolbox right there. Okay, so toolbox. Make sure there wasn't one there. There's one up here. Right there, toolbox. Jump down. There should be two of them over here. So if you run one right here, and should be one on the other side along with that component. Let's double check, make sure. Yeah, see, toolbox. Then you can run over here. Toolbox right there. Okay, and there should be one across. Forgot to check, yeah, right there. Okay. Alright. So, got all of those, right? All the toolboxes. So then, now we're ready to run on that other side. And basically, you can head to, you're going to be heading to the solar farm. So it kind of give you that sense of direction. Because sometimes I usually, yeah, sorry, yeah, we're going to be going that direction, we'll have to go back this way, sorry, I'm going to take this guy out, we're going to go down below. Down below is how I get the rest of it, that's what I almost forgot to show you. Okay, so, gotta hit this yellow, come down below, boom, head in here, toolbox, and then there's a electronics box, then we should have a backpack and electronics box, there should be a key box coming up too.
Hostage health is critical.
Alright, there we go.
Hostage is dead.
Stop right here, boom,
All hostages are deceased.
key box. Then of course, like I said, you got backpack, toolbox, okay, and duffel bag, electronics right there. Should be electronics. Then run in here, gun box if you need it. Toolbox, I think, on this end, is it? Yeah, toolbox right there. Duffel bag, toolbox, electronics. There should be a toolbox. Oh wait, let's see, backpack, toolbox should be right there. Okay, and then we'll have a key box back here. And grab the electronics. Okay, well, this one doesn't have it, but yeah, that toolbox is right there. Come out. Toolbox at this end. I got a key box over here. Toolbox right there. I'll go back and get that key box. Alright. Hopefully it's a key I need. Let's see. Nope, already have one. Okay. Backpack. And two electronics. Wonder if there's a toolbox. Yep, there we go. Yep, don't need it. Going up. Now, this is where you're going to be looking at other boxes located in this area. And it's going to fill you up. pretty much, because we're going to be running in this direction, going over to, like I said, Sinkhole and the solar farm. There's boxes all over this area. I mean, all over.
Hostile control point nearby.
Try and show you all of them. Okay, toolbox right there. There we go. I think there's like a food over there and a gun box. Sometimes you might find the snitch guy. He might be over there or at the other one at the other end. Okay, so we're gonna run down this way. This is how I usually run it if I'm looking for them toolboxes. Because if you come across this section, you're going to run into these toolboxes over here. So, 1, 2, and the third one's going to be by construction sign stuff. Yeah, there it is. Right there. Okay, get that one. Then we want to run this direction. In this part, you're going to find everything. There's going to be duffel bags, toolboxes, and electronics. So duffel bag right there, electronics right here. Okay. Another electronics. There is a backpack, of course. Electronics right here in this cemetery. Sorry guys, didn't mean to step on you. Okay. There is a duffel bag if you need it. Toolbox right here. Electronics. Toolbox. Duffel bag. And I usually run up this way because there should be a electronics box here, sorry. Another electronics duffel bag. And another one, electronics going to be on top of this trailer. Okay, there'll be a toolbox near this bench thing. Light.
In danger.
Then I run kind of towards that excavator. So gearbox if you needed it. Materials. Electronic box. Should be another one here. There we go. Duffel bag. Electronics box. I believe there is a electronics box by a bench over here. Yep. Awesome. There's a hidden electronics box over here, but you gotta get careful because you could get stuck. So, right here. Then if you can sneak over here, there's one on top of this trailer. And there are some duffel bags and toolboxes down here in these pits. Yeah, and that pit too as well. I'm gonna try and sneak by these guys. There's another, a few boxes hidden over here. Now the solar farm, it has everything. It's all over that solar farm. You could run all in and outside and around it, and you'll find everything: electronics, toolboxes, duffel bags. I mean, it's all there. Not too hard to find. Okay, toolbox. Should be an electronics box by the excavator, gun box, of course. There we go. Boom. Electronics box right here. Okay. There is duffel bag there. Duffel bag hidden over there. See? Electronics. The toolbox and electronics. If you go over here, there's going to be the 2 duffel bags.
Civilians
Bag right there. Backpack. Then there's a duffel bag there, and there should be a gun box and electronics box up here. Boom. Yep. Then I'll jump this way. Cross over here. This is another area where you might bump into the snitch. Usually hanging out right there. So duffel bag, gearbox. But I'm here for that electronics, so I can get that ceramics out of it. I'm gonna run down here. Wow, that's almost like 50 minutes. Wow. electronics. There is a toolbox over there. Get this electronics, and then there's a couple other hidden electronics and toolboxes in this other area that we passed up. So I'll head back. If I want the duffel bags, I'll go through the front again where that truck is at. But you can cut through here if needed. See, I get that electronics right here. There's that toolbox, or is that duffel bag, isn't it? Yeah, duffel bag and toolbox should be on the other side. There'll be a duffel bag here by this truck. See, then we come back here. Yeah, there's that toolbox, gun box, gearbox. And that duffel bag was behind that gate. So just as a reminder of where we were at last time. Okay, now this spot, this crane is at, it's got hidden electronics in it. So we'll go here first, right inside. There's a med kit if you need one. Then head over to this truck. Jump up, jump down. Jump up again. Jump down, duffel bag. There should be an electronics box right here and a gun box right there if you needed it. And hopefully they don't see me. I don't want to draw any of their attention. Okay. Jump back down. And a bunch of toolboxes in this direction. By the light generator, behind the trash. Right there. Going to be a toolbox inside this Connex box, but that electronics as well. If you run across, there should be a duffel bag. Yep. Toolbox right here by this loader. And then inside, yep, duffel bag, toolbox. Then you run across back this way, get that electronics.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Okay, toolbox right there. I think there's like another bag over there by the loader, yeah. Gun box right here. And then some people miss out on going into this area, but you should go by this excavator and come down the steps. There is a toolbox, or not toolbox, electronic box, sorry. And then we'll collect the rest over here. Now if you run into the safe house, you can get 2 electronic boxes in there before you get to the area where you'll meet other players. So, here. In fact, I'll just go ahead and run in there so I can show you. That way you know for sure. Sometimes that recycling bin gives you something too. So, yeah, there's a bag over there, but electronics.
Hostile control point detected.
It looks like I'm full now. So, there, electronics right there. You can get that backpack, that's back, or no, toolbox right there, sorry. And then I'll show you the rest, but I won't show you Solar Farm because I'm pretty sure you know that one. I'm going to take a big guess that quite a few of you know. So, electronics right there. Electronics right here, toolbox over there. There's a toolbox next to this light on the inside. There should be 2 duffel bags up top, and see there's electronics right there. And you run across here, electronics. Excuse me. Getting a little dry there. Toolbox course, electronics right here. Toolbox right there. Electronics right here, and then if you run back here, yeah, you're gonna get the duffel bags, but there is an electronics box hiding. So, duffel bag, 2 duffel bags, okay. Electronics right there. Backpack right there. Electronics right there. Then there should be a tool bag and toolbox, bag, and electronics right here. Okay, once you've gotten all of that, you can still get some more. There's going to be duffel bags, if you're looking for them, going to be on these trucks. Quite a few of them. This one contains 2 of them. Alright, there's a toolbox up here. Okay, right there, toolbox, okay. Then there's a duffel bag over here, and electronics over here as well. Alright, let me grab a sip here. Ooh, running dry. Okay. Backpack here. Then all up in this area that I'm in, right here, just this little sector, you're going to find duffel bags, electronics, toolboxes, and then inside this area too, there's going to be duffel bags and toolboxes. And don't forget to check on top. See, some toolbox here. Should be a duffel bag right there. There's a duffel bag inside that little building there. Okay, got an electronics box here. Don't forget, on top of these, if you look, see, duffel bag. Toolbox right there. Come by this helicopter. You come around first near the truck. You got that electronics. There's electronics here. There's a duffel bag right there. There's a toolbox right there. Come back over to this other truck. You got an electronics box. Up on top, there's a duffel bag there. Okay. Come across here. This is this other duffel bag. There should be, let's see, another electronics box coming up soon. So toolbox right there. Yeah, there's that electronics box. Then 2 more duffel bags on this truck here. See, there you go. And I think there's 1 on that box, the truck there. So we'll come inside here. 2 electronics, duffel bag. There's a gun box here. Gun box on that double stack. Conex boxes over there. See, electronics, duffel bag. See, there's a lot. Duffel bag. Duffel bag up here, electronics and duffel bags. See, electronics right there. Toolbox with the components is right here. There's electronics. Okay, toolbox is right there, the one I was speaking of. And there should be a duffel bag there. Then come across. There's another electronics. Okay. Alright. So it showed you all of that. Then, like I said, everything else you'll find over here in the farm, solar farm, if you needed it. And definitely checking some of the little huts here that they have. You'll see that there's some bags in there too. And then if you needed more, you can run through this West Potomac Park area, especially at the safe house. There's more of the electronics and toolboxes in this lake area too. There's electronics, and in some of the buildings there's toolboxes and gearboxes there. And then if you happen to head into the Constitution Hall area and between Foggy Bottom, you're going to find some of those other parachuted ones hanging up in the trees. They're black, the big black boxes, and then some of the toolboxes and duffel bags and components.
Hostile control point nearby.
But that's the run I'll take, and I'll do it with each character if I needed to. But usually it'll take, like, you know, if I'm totally empty, me running it on 2 characters, and that's it. And if you look at my resources, I'm pretty much full. I just needed to break down a few gear items to have that protective fabric, and then break down some other gear mods, and I'll fill up my printer filament. But pretty much I'm up full. So, alrighty. Well, I hope this helps and you enjoyed. Have a good one. See you on the next one. Thank you very much.